About Law, an Introduction, written by Tony Honoré. Introduction. Understanding the foundations of law. Law shapes every aspect of life, governing relationships, resolving conflicts, and maintaining order. But what exactly is law? Is it simply a set of rules, or does it reflect deeper moral and societal values? About Law. An Introduction, 1980, presents a clear and accessible examination of legal principles, making complex ideas understandable for those without a legal background. This work explores the nature of law, the role of judges, and the relationship between law and morality. It considers how legal systems evolve, adapt to societal changes, and balance justice with maintaining order. By breaking down legal concepts into simple, practical terms, it offers insights into why laws exist, how they function, and what challenges they face in ensuring fairness. In this bookube, we will explore key ideas about law's purpose, how legal systems operate, and how justice is applied in different societies. Chapter 1. What is law? The nature of legal systems. At its core, law is a system of rules that defines rights and responsibilities, guiding human behavior and structuring society. But defining law is more complicated than it seems. Some see it as a reflection of moral principles, while others regard it as a tool of state power. Two major perspectives help explain these views. Natural law theory suggests that legal rules should be based on universal moral principles. Aristotle and Thomas Aquinas, for instance, argued that laws must align with reason and justice, meaning unjust laws are not true laws at all. Legal positivism, on the other hand, holds that law is whatever the state enforces, regardless of morality. According to legal thinkers like John Austin and H.L.A. Hart, a law remains valid as long as it is created through established legal processes, even if it is unfair. This contrast raises an important question. Should laws always be just, or is their primary purpose simply to maintain order? The way societies answer this question influences how laws are created, interpreted, and enforced. Different legal traditions, such as common law, civil law, religious law, and customary law, handle these issues in distinct ways, shaping how justice is understood across cultures. Chapter 2. The purpose of law. Order, justice, and protection. Laws serve many functions, but three fundamental purposes stand out: maintaining order, delivering justice, and protecting individuals. Without legal structures, disputes would escalate into chaos, and power would be the only determinant of right and wrong. But law is not just about preventing disorder. It also serves as a mechanism for fairness. Criminal law ensures that those who commit offenses face consequences, protecting the public from harm. Civil law resolves conflicts between individuals, such as disputes over property, contracts, or personal rights. Both serve the same ultimate goal: ensuring that conflicts are handled peacefully and fairly. A constant challenge is balancing order and individual freedom. Too many legal restrictions can lead to authoritarianism, stifling personal liberties. Too few laws, on the other hand, result in instability and injustice. Legal systems must continually adjust, ensuring that rules neither oppress individuals nor allow unchecked chaos. Another challenge comes from competing rights and values. Should freedom of speech be absolute, even if it spreads misinformation? Should national security take precedence over individual privacy? These conflicts reveal the complexities of crafting laws that balance competing interests while maintaining fairness. Chapter 3. Law and morality. Should laws always be just? One of the most debated topics in legal philosophy is whether laws should always reflect morality. Can legal rules exist independently of ethics, or should they align with universal principles of justice? History shows that unjust laws have been used to justify oppression, from racial segregation in the United States to apartheid in South Africa. Supporters of natural law theory argue that such laws should never be considered legitimate, as they violate basic moral standards. Legal positivists, however, maintain that laws are valid as long as they are properly enacted, even if they are unfair. This debate has real-world consequences. When should individuals obey unjust laws, and when is resistance justified? Movements for civil rights, social justice, and democracy often challenge legal systems, demanding that laws evolve to reflect higher ethical standards. Understanding how different legal traditions reconcile authority with morality helps explain how societies address questions of human rights, fairness, and legal reform. Chapter 4. The Role of Judges: Interpreting and Shaping Law. Judges are responsible for applying laws, but their influence extends beyond enforcement. In many legal systems, especially those following common law traditions, judicial decisions create precedents that shape future interpretations of the law. This means judges play an active role in determining how legal principles evolve over time. In the United States and the United Kingdom, rulings from higher courts can become binding precedents, meaning future cases must follow the legal reasoning set by earlier decisions. This system, known as stare decisis, ensures consistency and stability in legal rulings. However, it also raises concerns about judicial power. Should unelected judges have so much influence over how laws are interpreted? Other legal systems, such as those in many European countries, rely more on civil law, where statutes dictate legal decisions rather than judicial precedent. In these systems, judges have less freedom to reinterpret laws and must apply them as written. Interpreting laws is not always straightforward. Ambiguous wording, outdated statutes, and unforeseen circumstances often force judges to balance legal text with broader principles of justice. In some cases, judges challenge unjust laws, pushing for legal reform through their rulings. Their role is essential in maintaining a balance between legal stability and necessary change. Chapter 5. The Evolution of Law: How Legal Systems Adapt. Laws are not static, they evolve with society. Over time, legal codes change to address new challenges, from human rights advancements to technological developments. In the past, many legal systems failed to recognize women's rights and racial equality, for example. These injustices were gradually corrected through legal reforms, often driven by activism and social change. Similarly, modern laws must now address emerging ethical dilemmas, such as privacy in the digital age, the regulation of artificial intelligence, and the ethics of biotechnology. Legislators, courts, and public movements all play a role in shaping legal evolution. Some reforms come through parliamentary action, others through judicial rulings, and some through public resistance against unjust laws. The ability to adapt is what allows legal systems to remain relevant and responsive to the changing needs of society. Conclusion: why law matters. Law is more than a set of rules. It is the foundation of justice, order, and social progress. It defines rights, resolves disputes, and sets the boundaries of acceptable behavior. Whether viewed as a reflection of moral principles or simply as a tool of governance, law's impact on daily life is undeniable. By exploring the connection between law, morality, and authority about law, an introduction provides a deeper understanding of legal systems and their real-world applications. The legal system is not just a means of control, it is a mechanism for fairness, ensuring that individuals and institutions are held accountable.
The real challenge lies not just in enforcing laws, but in ensuring they remain just and relevant. As societies evolve, so must their legal frameworks, adapting to new realities while upholding principles of fairness and human dignity. Understanding how laws are made, applied, and changed is essential for anyone who wants to navigate society and advocate for justice.